up this month. I've never had a postage line, and that's hit me for $1,400. I don't know what that is. I'm still waiting on that one, and I'm still waiting on the uncoded. There's 16,000 in there now, and I'm not 100% sure what that is.
Okay, well, because we had the uncoded down to a couple thousand.
Yeah. So maybe something got put back in there, just for the month or until it finds a home later. Yeah.
So Lucy's working on those too?
Yep. I'm getting all those, waiting to hear back on those. Okay. So I mean, everything looks really good. I mean, all my numbers, I'm pretty happy with. I don't see anything really sticks out like what's going on there, Yeah.
Jeff, do you have anything else?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Bill?
No.
Yes. I have a motion to accept the financials.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And we'll go to the minutes. I have nothing on the first page. John, I saw the Royal Poincianas were installed. When are you cutting those trees down?
The pines? Probably next, one of the Mondays we're closed soon. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay.
Probably next Monday, to be honest with you, if it's not too windy.
What pines are you talking about?
The dead pines are off of 16T, when you sit on the white tee, they're going to go bye-bye. So.
The only change I have on this page is line 67. It was conduct a live show on Tuesday, July 13th.
So not every Tuesday?
Not every Tuesday, just that Tuesday. On line 71, Jeff, I think that was you. Mr. Nixon updated the board on recent resignations and new hires.
Yeah, and we've had, probably quickly, most of you are aware, we had Mr. Conway's resignation and moved on to the Legends Golf Club. And we're moving forward.
Jeff's working on hiring another employee for there. He has hired Peyton Wheeler.
Peyton Wheeler, yes. She's fantastic.
She is going to be pretty much the admin support and doing an amazing job.
Well, I mean, we have hired John. I mean, basically accepted, and John Jerkovic will start August 27th.
As the first assistant.
As the first assistant. And he's experienced would be an understatement.
Line 78, can we put Doring? It's Jennifer Doring, D-O-R-N-I-N-G, from the village. The fence has been installed with the green box there. I have noticed that the people on Weymouth have taken down their tarps on their lanais.
God bless them.
Yes. Crazy. And on page 4, line 123, can we make that Scott Smith at Juniper? Line 130, it's Christine Stansfield. On page 5, 155 and 156, discussions regarding a wall, additional landscaping, ficus trees, chain link fence, and construction work at the corner of Corkscrew and Three Oaks. We're saying that was similar to, I think when we're looking at the wall, it should be similar.
After wall, after the comma.
Yeah. Chain link fence, take out in construction work, similar, it should be similar to the corner of Corkscrew and Three Oaks. That's all I have for the minutes. Does anybody else have anything they need to change? Accept the minutes.
Make a motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Tony?
Just briefly, the legislature, in infinite wisdom every year, passes a number of bills, and some of them make it to the governor's desk, and the governor sometimes signs them. This particular legislation was passed back in March, April, was not provided to the governor until June, and he signed it June 29th with an effective date of July 1st. I like how those things happen. And again, it's a go-forward basis. It requires this district and other special districts that have stormwater management systems by July 31st of next year to prepare and provide and deliver to Lee County a stormwater management needs analysis, and outlines the criteria and update it every 5 years. And then Lee County has the unenviable task of compiling all of these reports that it gets from all the districts, and in 30 days analyzing them, then filing a report with the state. And so I think this might be an effort by the legislature to try to require local governments to get a better handle on capital improvements and infrastructure. I'm just guessing if you have the situations on the East Coast with the wastewater sewer over Lauderdale, lines breaking and dumping millions of gallons into the Atlantic, and you have aging infrastructure. And so this may be sort of a blessing in disguise, and I'm guessing, and correct me if I'm wrong, that some lenders will also require this in the future. They want to see these when what are you doing to make sure your capital facilities are updated. So this is something you may want to have your engineer prepare, working with Chuck's office, and Jeff and John, to prepare this initial report and see what issues Lee County has with it and with the state. That will help you in subsequent years to do the updates. That's what that is. Again, this is just one of those unfunded mandates that the legislature has made local governments engage in.
And Tony, there are currently MRIs in here now, doing inspections and stuff, so that's...
Yeah, no, this is a little different than what MRI does for us. I did actually speak with Andy Tilton, who is a senior principal with Johnson Engineering, about this, and he suggested that we hold tight at this point because DEP, which is the department at the state level that's going to be receiving these reports, is actually coming up with a formal report, so they make sure that they get the information that they're looking for in the form that they're looking for. He expects that's going to take probably at least 2 or 3 months for them to finalize that. But ultimately, his feeling is it's going to be really just identifying your system, putting kind of a value to it in terms of what it would cost to replace it, what its life expectancy is, and how we're planning for it. As you've heard me say before, we generally do not do reserves because we're not required to do reserves. So the planning for it would be probably a simple statement indicating that we would actually secure financing at the time of need. So it sounds, at least from his perspective, it's going to be a rather easy exercise, but DEP has asked that if I just settle down, slow down, let us get you a form so we get it in the format that we need the information, we get the information that we need. So, and I'm sure over time it's just going to constrict and get tougher and tougher each year because they're going to realize, oh, we forgot about this, we're going to this make that information. So it's going to be a combined, primarily engineering function with some accounting added to it.
Okay. Anything else, Ken?
Nothing else.
Okay. Johnson Engineering's done. Chuck?
I have nothing additional for you, other than your next meeting is August 24th at 6 p.m., and that is our budget public hearing meetings.
So it appears that the only real change we'll have in the budgets would be redoing the assessment.
Yeah, I've already plugged it in and posted on the servers, ready for public hearings. So the direction you all gave me.
Okay, very good. Irrigation reports?
That's another thing I want to...
Yeah, and I was
Getting late in the fiscal year. Toner's expensive.
that's what the deal is.
Just kidding.
You ignore the voting.
Yeah, just keep hitting the button that says you have 100 more coffee.
Yeah, 'cause this first one was his zero consumption report. This was that first one. That second one We had two on Bellhaven that were 267, 192. Have you heard from anybody? Okay. And it looks like they're right across the street from each other. So.
No, the email box has been very quiet.
Good.
Yeah, it's always good. One thing you did ask earlier in the meeting on the financials is what's making up that $5,000 in the irrigation fund miscellaneous expenditures.
Yes.
We have about 3,000, actually 3,170 hit in May to Sun State. Bought meters or something.
Could have been, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds
Probably what it was, yeah, meter purchase,
Okay.
yep.
All right. Oh, is that the, wait a minute, I think that's the one that has owed us money
Is that been,
forever.
see, I was, yeah, we didn't have the shut off
Right.
report, so I assumed that's who that was.
Oh, yeah, that's the name, yeah, that's why I didn't even do a second thought. That's the one that's owed us money
I
forever.
highlighted and I was like, we don't
Yeah,
have to turn on.
I recognize the name. I don't know, John, does anybody, well, I don't know.
What's the address?
21,600.
Window.
That's the one that has the over $2,100 in water bill to us.
I'd have to check, I don't know, yeah, I can't pick that up. Some of them I can, but not that one.
Yeah, well, that one's been on the delinquent list forever.
Yep, Worcester.
Hey!
Worcester irrigation.
May I approach the bench? What do we,
If the court says no, no.
I forgot I got one of these, right? You're the man for that.
Got the opinion letter for the lease.
You can send me a piece. Thank you.
Just happen to have it.
As requested, yes, thank you.
Johnny on the spot.
Do all of you have anything?
I don't.
Mike? I don't have anything, other than I will be leaving tomorrow for New Jersey for 2 weeks. I will be available through email and phone calls if need be. I think everything's pretty well under control. The only other thing is that the meeting for the Corkscrew Pines, the gas station, is still at this point in time set for August 10th. I will not be here. Mike will not be here. You will not be here.
Let me check my handy dandy.
Check your handy dandy. I know that the HOA will have a full staff going there.
What time of day you think it's going to happen?
4:30 in the afternoon.
Possible.
Okay, you'll get an email blast. I'm kind of hoping that they cancel it again. I'm not sure.
Is it here?
It's going to be at the Village Hall.
Oh, Village Hall.
Okay, and Jeff, I know you were thinking of going. I will make sure that you get a copy of that.
Thank you.
That's to, and I know that residents have gotten something through their email from the HOA about doing a petition to the village not to have that installed over there. So if you haven't already responded, please do. I have nothing else. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Third.
Third. Thank you.